Good day, my craft along buddies. This is Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to dive into the very last color in our template library. This is from Crafter's Companion Template Library. This is going to be the red color. This is the very last color in the series. I do have all the colors. You had to be enrolled in HSN's auto ship to receive all the colors. So we have finally made it. The reason why I picked out red today is because I have a Valentine's card that I want to do inside here. I'll also link in my description below if you can get any of these template libraries through HSN, any other outlets, or Crafter's Companion themselves. I will list all that information in my description below, so be sure to check that out too. But we're going to go through the template library. Again, this is the red color, and this is going to be your recipe book, and then you're also going to get the template book. So recipe cards and then templates. So your recipe card, your recipe cards actually match your templates. So let's open our recipe card to the very front page. Let's go ahead and open up our templates to the very front page. So the very first page, you're going to see that you have an index on both. These index match. So fold flat tint card number 1, fold flat tint card number 1. So all these match. So we're going to go ahead and close this, and we're going to continue on with our recipe book. So our recipe book is going to have all of our cards and all of our projects in it. So you're going to go to number 1, fold flat tint card. And then on the backs, you're going to have a QR code. This is new. I think it started maybe with the orange color. And all you do is take out your camera, hold it up to the QR code, and it's going to take you to the website. It's going to take you to Crafter's Companion so you can see how to do the cards. So it's going to be the folded flat tint card. Number 2, then on the back of that card is going to show you how to do it. This is number 2, page 2, page 3, and every card has how to do it on the back. Here's 4, here's 5, 6, this is what we're going to be doing today, page 6, and the information's on the back, page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10, page 11, page 12. Now 13, 14 and 15 are all going to be an exploding box. This is exploding box space A, exploding box inner piece pages B, and then the lid and box C. So that's going to finish out your book for the your recipe books. So again, if you open up to page 1, folded flat tint card, it's going to tell you you're going to need card bases 1 8.5 by 11 sheet. Then your mat layers is going to be another 8.5 by 11 sheet. This is going to be the dimension of your card or your project. And this is going to be what it flattens out to. And all your information's here. So then if you have this ripped out of your book, you can see that it says red. So we're going to go to page 6 because that's what we're going to be working on today. So we're going to flip all the way over to page 6. So you're going to notice that they have these cute little binder clips. And that's going to allow your page to pop out. You are welcome to take your page out of your book, but just note that if you do, these are made out of paper. And when you do that, these are going to start to fray and they're going to get really loose. So what I do is I just keep my recipe booklet together. This is page 6. This is the one I need. I will use my camera to go to the QR code. I'm going to go to the website if I need to. That will show me videos on how to do if I get stuck and I need to. If I flip it to the back, I can just instantly fold my card over, and here's my book, and I'm just going to leave it right in my book, and the back is going to tell me how to do everything. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go and locate our template. You want to draw through it. So we're going to set that aside, and here we are again. Here's page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, and page 6. So this is the one that we want. We are welcome to pop this one out because it's very thick plastic, so it's not going to hurt it. So all we do is just kind of pull next to the tab and just kind of release it. So once it's out, we're going to set that aside. So you're going to need your booklet. You're going to need your template. I'm going to put this right on top of here. You're going to need your template. You're going to need 1 8.5 by 11. I'm going to use white to trace your card on, to cut it out, to cut your heart and your embellishments out. I'm also going to use 2 sheets of 8x8 sheets of hearts to use for my matte layer. If you hold your project over, you're going to see how much room it takes. So this is going to fit just fine on an 8-inch wide paper. And this is your 8.5 by 11. So it's going to fit fine on both of those. So what next thing you're going to need a mat to work on. You're also going to need a pencil. The bigger the bottom of the pencil, the better. You're going to need a stylus. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a bone folder. You're going to need an eraser. I do like using the white erasers just because it doesn't leave that red stuff on your paper or smear any black stuff. This is an artist Loft eraser, so this is made for erasing pencil marks. You're also going to need an X-Acto knife if you'd like. You're choosing, I have the Crafter's Companion X-Acto knife that swivels, or you can use just a regular X-Acto knife. So you're going to need that. What I do is I just keep all my stuff in a little cup so I can reach it, so I don't have to keep on grabbing for it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our template, get it as straight as possible. So looking at our template, let's go over a few more things real quick. And all I do is I tape it down so my template doesn't move. And if you look at the top left-hand corner, you have 6, that's your page number. This is the title of what you're working on. So if you want to look at page 6, it should match this. Page 6 should match what this says. So folding hearts. Then your card base is going to be 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11. Your matte layers is going to be another sheet of 8.5 by 11. Your card is going to measure, or your object or your project is going to measure 7 by 7. Ideal for a 4 by 6 card blank. Flattens out to 4 by 3.5. So we're going to get started. So you're going to want to grab your pencil. And what I mean by a pencil that might be bigger at the bottom is so it fits really good into this little track. My Stylus fits very well in this track and leaves a very nice, big, thick line. My pencil leaves a little skinny, wonky line. So sometimes my stuff is crooked. I do sometimes when I use this, today I'm gonna trace, but I will just use my stylus and go over this instead of having pencil marks everywhere. So I do typically just go over this with my stylus just so I can see the marks, and then I cut it. I don't ever use a pencil. Sneak peek, I'm sorry. I don't use a pencil, but I'm going to today just for video purposes. So we're going to go ahead and draw a line. Wherever you see these outer lines, these are your trace lines. You don't have to go as dark as I am. You can go really light so it's easier to erase. This is going to be your trace line. And then anywhere that you need a score is going to say score line. Let me show you that here in a second. Let me finish tracing. So these are going to be your score line. If you don't want to use your stylus beforehand, you can go ahead and put dash marks in your score line just so you know these are scores. So you don't have to worry about if it's a straight line, you might get confused, you might get in the groove and kind of cut it. So I would put dashes. I do not use pencils. Once you get comfortable with doing your templates, you can do it however you like. I'm very comfortable with my templates and I don't have to use a pencil. I will use a stylus and I will score all my lines. My outer lines, I know that they're cut lines. So down here, we're also going to cut out this baby heart. So we are going to go ahead and trace those also. So then the score line, we're going to go ahead and score. So if you're thinking that we're missing a line here, we're not, because this is going to be the front part of our card. These two are going to fold in and this is going to be the front. The back, this is going to adhere to your card and this is going to be the front, so you don't want a line through the middle. So then you get to pick what size heart you want. You can have a large heart for this one, or you can have this inner section to have a matte layered look. Same with this. This one goes to here. So we're going to do the matte layered look. Hi, Bubba. Give me a second. We're going to do the matte layered look. And all you do is one here. You don't do two. So this one's going to go here. So then we're going to take our paper off. And you're going to probably do more than one. I'm just going to show you now. You would have to do this as many times as you want. So you would do one here and then move this up on a different piece of paper. That's why it says you need another 8.5 by 11 sheet for matte layers. Because if you're going to do one on each of these, you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 hearts, and then possibly another 4 hearts. You might need 8 hearts for this one and 8 hearts for this one. So depending on how much matte layer you want to do, that's what you have to do. So for right now, we're going to use just this one. So let me take this off, and I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to start cutting. So, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along the edges and go from there. So I'm going to turn on some music while I do the cutting. So before we cut out our matte layer, I'm going to go over this with my emery board just to make sure those edges are very smooth. And all I did was fold it together how I want it on my card. And I'm just going to go over that with my emery board. I don't want to get this on my papers. And it just smooths out those edges. That's all it does. Kind of scopes it the way you want it to look, so it's nice and smooth. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to go over it with our eraser just to make sure we don't have any spots. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a matte layer for the front. If you look at the front part of this, we're going to make a matte layer for here and here. So when you have it pushed together, it's going to look like this. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can matte layer this side, you can open it up, you can matte layer this, you can matte layer this, you can matte layer anything you want. If you're going to matte layer this, you're going to make sure that you maybe use this heart and use, or put this heart in here and then use that score line because you're going to want it to score in the middle. So we're going to put this here like that. So let's go ahead and our heart. We're going to want the middle one right here. We're going to right to the edge of that paper and the edge of this paper over here. That looks good. And then we're just going to go ahead and draw our lines. There is no scoring, so this is all pencil lines. So we're just going to go around. So, and we're going to need 2 of those. Actually, before there was electric cutting machines, most of your cutting was done by stencils. So this takes me right back to my scrapbooking, early scrapbooking days. I did a lot of stencil tracing and a lot of cutting that way. So take these and I'm going to cut them out. So you just follow your lines. There we go. Eraser. And we're just going to go over those edges. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our card. And I want this one right here. And then I want it on the back one right here. So we're going to go ahead and put those on. And I'm using really art glue. And I just put, you melt my heart on the inside. I stamped it and then I just kind of went over it with a marker because it didn't stamp very well. So you can put any stamp in there, any kind of embellishments you like. I'm going to leave this white. And this is going to fold together and this is going to be my outside of my card. I'm not going to put anything on the outside of my card. I am going to put it on a red card base. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I think it's an A2 card. The inside is nothing inside of it. Turn it landscape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of here. And I thought that was just kind of plain, so I'm going to add the same hearts in there, so it kind of blends in, and that heart really pops. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere both of these. And I'm just going to use two-sided tape on the bottom of this one just because it is textured on the back side and I don't want it to fall off. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put double-sided adhesive on this, and I'm going to secure this with double-sided adhesive also. So I went ahead and matte layered that. That's down pretty good. And then I'm just going to put 2A double-sided adhesive on the back. I'm going to line this right in the middle. Try to make that even. I'm going to put this right in the middle. I'm going to give it a good press, making sure that heart is even. And that is our card. And this is going to stay open like this until you put it in the envelope. And then once you open it, it's going to be like that. So that's our message. And then you can decorate these two little hearts on the outside or the inside. I like it like this. It kind of showcases that. And then I like it like this. So now working on our little heart, we're going to take our emery board and we're just going to go over those edges just to make them smooth. See how it's kind of choppy right there? You just take your emery board and just go over it. Piece of paper. And you're just going to put it right at the edge right here. We're going to do this, the smallest heart. I'm trying to line it up so I don't waste paper. We're just going to go over just a little bit right there. And we're going to do two. And this is inside heart right here. Just do the inside heart. I think my pen is out. And if you use an actual school pencil instead of a mechanical pencil, the bigger pencils, that works best just because the lead part is as big as the little lines for the stencil. So we're just going to go right inside here. We're going to go over just a little bit. We're just going to trace. There's 1, 2. And then we're just going to take our eraser and erase all that. Erase any lines that you see. Put this right on the front. And I'm going to sculpt those edges just a little bit. A little bit of liquid glue. Open it up, and we're going to do it on the inside also. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. How cute. So just fold your insides in. So there's that. And let me go over the directions with you. So it does say fold the heart in, so you can do that. And then you can actually add optional. If you don't want your card to be like this on the front, it's going to be like this when it's in the envelope. When they open it, it's going to spring forward so you can see the inside. You can put little Velcro dots right here so it kind of holds the card together. We can try that. I like it like this. And then this is the inside of my card. So let me get the Velcro dots. Okay, and I just got dots from the Dollar Tree. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just a little bit off. I'm going to cut these in half. So here's the top and bottom, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them together, maybe, and then I'm just going to put them where I want them. So I'm going to put it right here, and then I'm going to give it a good push. There's that one, and then this side I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to give my card a good press. See, that holds it down a little bit. It holds it down a little bit better. So when you go to pull it, it works. So this is our finished card. This was really simple and easy to make. We did try the Velcro on the back side. It did rip my card. So Velcro on your own will. Just know that the Velcro might tear the card off. I tried a quarter piece. It did hold it down. I did a half a piece. It did hold it down. A full piece just ripped my card when I tried to pull it toward me. On the other hand, kind of like this, you put it in an envelope, and when you take it out of the envelope, it's going to spring toward you, and when you hold it like this toward you, you can see you melt my heart. Also gonna, this is a cute little heart that it makes on the side right here. This turned out so cute. So this is your done card, and like I said, if you leave it without the Velcro, it will fall toward you, and you could just decorate these. You could put little flip top things on here and say, you know, one coupon for a special date night. This one could be a, you know, a little coupon that says, you know, I will do dishes or a free massage. So that would be cute too. You could really, really go to town on decorating this. So I like it. It's adorable. It's cute. It was easy to make. This is the sentiment that we use. You melt my heart. I did get this from the Versus library that I received from HSN probably a few years ago. I got the complete library, and this has a lot of sayings in it. So just to recap, we did use page number 6 on the red template library. You can decorate it however you would like. It was really simple to make. It was super easy. This is how you do it. It does say up our red library, and we will probably do another card out of here very soon. And I've got my eye on this one. This one's super cute. All of these look very easy to make, so I think these would be great for any kind of birthday, for Christmas. These would be really cute to make centerpieces. This would be great to put chocolate inside of, maybe for Valentine's Day. Use the heart from here on the outside and make this for Valentine's Day and put some chocolate in there, because it's just a box. So you could line this all with chocolate. So you could put this in the same heart paper, and you could put the hearts from here onto this one and make it into a Valentine box. So these are really simple to make. I love this explosion box. So we will be making some stuff here real soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you get out your template library and start crafting with it. If you use an X-Acto knife, your edges will be smoother than cutting with scissors. Again, if you do cut with scissors, just use your emery board to kind of smooth out those edges. So I think it's adorable. The projects are easy to do, so I hope you like what you saw today. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for watching, my Craft Along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and see you soon.